Here's something you probably didn't realize about the Railway series. In James and the Diesel Engines, James says the diesels are weird. He says they are mixed up because they have a cab at each end and can't see where they're going properly, implying they have two phases. One might put this down to him being rude, but he's right. The diesels appear to have two faces. Here's the proof. Firstly, look at the Railway series illustrations. Very rarely are their ends drawn without a face. The only exceptions being Rusty, Davis Diesel, Mavis, and Frank. This is because they only have one cab, but the particular instances that prove this are mainline engines and branchline engines. When Bill and Ben pretend they're going to scrap Gordon, Bucko appears and sizes up the situation. He appears facing Gordon and the twins, yet in the next illustration, he's next to Gordon and his face is on the other end. Both images show him with a face. The other instance is in Daisy. When she's sitting at the station in the first image, Daisy has the platform on her right, but in the next picture, the platform is on her left. Here she's facing the milk van, and in the following image, she's facing away from it. There are a few odd bits about this two-face theory though. In several illustrations, Toby can be seen facing away from the reader's point of view without a face. Yet he's brought up by Duck in the argument with James.
Toby has two cabs, remarked Duck, and he gets on all right.
But this is confused even further with the Coldy Fell engines having a face on their smoke box and cab. In the TV series, they made a point of the engines only having one face. But then they introduced Mighty Mac, who is essentially two engines with one cab. So, what do I think of all this? Well, in my headcanon, these two-faced engines have only one face, but they can switch which end it is on. Like the engine is turning their head, but not all engines go. Maybe with the diesels, the direction of their face depends on where the driver is. It would be pretty weird if the driver was in one cab, and the character's face was on the other. In the Coldy Fell engine's case, I think it switches based on what is most convenient. One probably prefers to see where they're going on the descent of a steep mountain. This theory isn't perfect, of course, but that's just how I explain it. How do you feel about engines with two phases? What's your explanation? I'd love to read what you have to say in the comments below. Anyways, this is the end of the video, so I'll see you next time.